Hello everyone, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds. I've just been wanting to sleep today, and I don't know why. So I took some time to do some grinding. I was trying to get the rest of this armor set. However, I just could not for the life of me get the marrow from the monster that I was supposed to get it from. And I started doing a bunch of optional quests, but then I realized, since I'm capped out at Hunter Rank 5, I don't really see the need to do the optional quests. I don't really know what they do for me. And then I decided that I was going to do some explorations, kind of get some stuff as far as like trading materials so that I could get more food items. And then that was kind of pointless as well, because I didn't have enough of the materials, and I don't know, it was one of those things. So, anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and continue with the story, because I feel like there's just so much that's being blocked behind that. So we have to go speak with Rosso in the Wildspire Wastes, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. But I was playing with some people. I did join a recommended lobby. I did try to do the SOS flares. What's interesting is that when you choose SOS flare, if nobody joins, you get NPCs instead. Rosso is one of the NPCs that'll join you. This is interesting because, again, it kind of gives you like the multiplayer feel without there actually being any multiplayer. Yeah, I was honestly shocked by that, so... got some good parts, though, but can't really do anything with them, because again, our hunter rank's just too low. But what's up, Rosso?
There you are. I wish to discuss our next move. Do you have a moment?
Yeah, of course. Sure, let's talk.
This way.
Okay. There's always that awkward silence, like, in between stuff.
Alright, good. Everyone's here. Let's begin.
Some time has passed since we entered the Forbidden
Olivia!
Lands. We should review what we've learned.
A lot, actually.
Good idea.
Alright. What's the relation between the weather and Wilk?
The weather follows a pattern of seasons. Fallow, then inclemency, and finally a season of plenty. These events occur in a cyclical rhythm.
Right. And the rhythm is most likely controlled by the energy flowing through the land spine.
That energy is called wilt, and it's a part of everyday life across these lands.
Makes you want to know where it comes from, doesn't it?
We followed the land spine down under the basin, but it seemed to continue on past the Iceshard Cliffs.
Which we didn't get to finish
Then we
exploring.
need to investigate the far side.
Alright, and where's the White Wraith?
The White Wraith appeared during the downpour and the sand tide.
It didn't show up during Fire Spring, though.
Strong evidence that it's feeding on the elemental energy those inclemencies produce. But isn't it strange, then, that it didn't appear during the fire spring? Indeed. Why didn't it?
Perhaps it already has all the elemental energy it needs?
Seeing as there have been no further sightings, it'll be hell picking up its trail again.
I suggest our unit looks for a way to pass beyond the Iceshard Cliffs.
Then I have good news for you. Remember the thick ice blocking the passageway? I have confirmation that the black flame seems to have melted it away.
How convenient.
The path that leads to my village?
Maybe.
That is fortunate. You can investigate the land spine and the keepers. Two birds with one stone.
Then that's our objective.
Astrum unit will set up a base camp at the Iceshard Cliffs to further our research.
Ooh, we have an interim camp now.
Now we all know what to do. Let's get to it.
Nice. Okay. Oh, and now that we have an interim camp, we can probably set up pop-up camps, too. That'll be nice. That'll be nice for sure. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's another walking secret, or sequence.
Look! I can finally go home. This way, everyone!
Oh, we're picking up the pace now? I just want to go to the interim camp. But oh well, I guess we'll just get this out of the way.
This is definitely the right way. I can't wait to see everyone. And Uncle Tashin.
I'm sorry, kid, but your family's probably dead.
You really walk this whole way by yourself? That's incredible, Nata.
Thanks to Nata, our two worlds have been connected. We will find his people.
Just got photobombed by a secret.
Right. Lead the way, Nata.
Okay.
So I guess there's like a lot of Nata hate going on, and I don't really understand that. I mean, the kid went through a traumatic event, and he's a child, so it's not like he knows how to control his emotions. Like, he's gonna be bratty. He's gonna lash out. I feel like people that hate him probably have never gone through a really crazy event.
It's completely
So,
different here.
I don't know.
I don't remember all these roots. I dropped a glove. It must be here somewhere.
These roots don't make me comfortable, that's for sure. Is that another wall? I mean, it's been a couple of years, but still.
Found it.
I wouldn't go running ahead. You don't know what's up there. This is probably where our interim camp's gonna be. Interesting.
Let's go.
That's the way to the village.
Oh. Those are not normal. Something very odd about them. Plus one killed another one?
Run! Something's wrong!
Oh my. Okay. I mean, good that we got, good that we had time to do that, I guess. Oh yeah, so I unlocked mantles, and then this is what's crazy to me, right? So I ended up unlocking mantles, and not only did I unlock the mantle, right, but I finally unlocked the decorations.
Tools of Link. Did its attack create them?
But yeah, so I unlocked that, and that's what's crazy, is I had to go, like, way back through everything, and go to the different towns in order to unlock all that stuff. And I don't know why that is, but yeah, I'm really not sure why that ended up being a thing. Come on. This is fine. Come on, you. Are you serious? Come on. Pew! The nitro toads take way too long. But anyways, so yeah, but I had to backtrack a lot, and for some odd reason, it finally opened up. I am not sure why those mantles just opened up. I didn't do any optional quests for them. And that was something that I thought was really weird. Like, I knew that mantles were available. I knew it was something that I had open to me. But I'm not sure as to why all of a sudden I had these things open, whereas before I didn't. And here's the thing, even after I finished killing the Black Flame, those things weren't open, at least not in the Zeus. So, I don't know what the game really expected of me to do in this regard.
I need to destroy them before they fully heal.
His wounds are regenerating. What's that supposed to mean? As in, like, he's just healing in general, and, like, I'm not able to kill him, or... There we go. What the hell is that supposed to mean? God, camera. Oh, I hate this camera. And that's another thing. This whole, like, focus camera or whatever, it's ridiculous. Like, it is not good.
That's the place to attack.
Something's leaking. Oh, like the will? But anyways, yeah, definitely it's one of those things where, like, the focus camera is garbage. Like, I absolutely hate it. Like, cannot stand it. And I don't know, someone was like, oh yeah, no, it's really good. No, and it's so fun. No, it's really not. It's not handy, it's not fun. There's nothing fun about it. This game does a lot that I think is good, and this game does a lot that I think is not great. So it's just like, I feel like they were trying like so many amazing things. However, there's a lot of areas where I feel like they fell short of the mark. So, but I decided that I'll probably do like a review of this game eventually. I'll probably get around to discussing like what was done well, what was done badly. What the crap is this area?
I should look over there.
I should look over there. Yeah, no, I would love to, but you never let me explore. That's one of the things that I have issues with. So right now, we're not doing that. We're killing this thing. We'll have to come back and explore another time. Because this area is gorgeous, like, don't get me wrong, but, yeah, you know, you never really give me chances to do anything cool. And that's one of the biggest issues I have with this game, for sure, is that lack of exploration, which is kind of like the antithesis of most of the new-gen Monster Hunter games, you know. There we go. I was like, let me hit your face. Thank you. Interesting. There's all those nitro toads. I wonder if it kind of like expected us to have a bit more like difficulty and needing help with this, or what? What the fuck is that? I don't know what you're doing, but I want you to stop.
It absorbs the work. Is that my effort?
It must. Weird. Go ahead and do a turf war. I don't care, but stay out of my way. Is there any dung here? Come on, get up. Monsters are fighting each other. Yeah, that's fine, but that's a spark plug. I really want that. Is there a dung pile at all? No? I was wondering where my heals were. Still didn't even get him to me. Come on, get up. Where are my heals? Like, my Palico had the fucking thing, but then, like, where are my heals? Don't hunt hungry. Well, I never know what's gonna be just cutscenes or whatever. Like, I know it wants me to eat before every mission, but at the same time, I think it's kind of ridiculous. A little. Just a little. Okay, so those spark flints actually create wounds. It's actually good to know. That'll help a lot. Stab you right in your butthole. Hope you don't mind. There we go. Whew. Oh, come on. Aim the right way. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Right. Not okay, I was just saying, I was like, it's not even near dead. Like, are you kidding me? But it is near dead. There we go. Oh. I'll say move up. Move up. All wound on the other side, but I guess I didn't need it. Damn, that was wild. But yeah, I plan on doing a full full review as far as like what the game did well, what the game didn't do well, like overall impression. I've been getting some footage for that because I've been trying to get my obviously, I've been trying to get my thoughts together. I don't want to be too hasty on it. I obviously want to explain it. I want to experience the whole story before I go and, you know, make any hasty decisions. I also want to check out some other people's point of views, just in case if they mayhaps have some other opinion that maybe I just didn't think about or didn't think to notice or something like that. So, you know, just stuff like that. Wormsbane. Interesting. Dragon pod. Ooh. So yeah, this place has some hefty stuff. Alright. Mystery orbs. And we've been getting decorations, but none of my gear has slots. So like, I'm really happy to have, like, you know, start getting decorations, but until my gear can have slots, then it's kind of pointless, you know?
Find the others. I don't know what got into that thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It just insta-travels
So,
me.
what's the story?
It's definitely a Deshagama, but at the same time, it might not be. It seems to lack reproductive organs, and its stomach and esophagus have atrophied.
Earlier, it seemed like it was absorbing energy. Almost as if it was trying to replenish its power.
Hold on. Doesn't that sort of remind you of the White Wraith?
It's all speculation, but right now we shouldn't be out here in the open. Let's continue on to the village.
Let's keep moving, Hunter. I'll be here when you're ready.
Okay, so Slashberry.
Should we take a break?
We have
Good
glowed
idea.
mushroom. I'm just seeing what's in the immediate area. So let's see if we can actually explore, if it's gonna like force us out. So, ooh, I definitely need to heal, that's for sure. Phew. Anywho, since it looks like it's gonna let us explore a little, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But I do want to go ahead and just talk about my thoughts when it comes to Wilds. So as far as performance, oh, whoa, that was random. As far as like performance, everybody seems to say that the optimization. Wyvern, what? What are you talking about, Alma? Anyways, the optimization for this game, obviously there are some issues. Now, as far as like regular cutscenes, I have never had an issue with regular cutscenes in this game. But the minute that a cutscene takes place in a village, that is when I've had the issue. And that's kind of like what distresses me about the situation. Just because. You know, obviously the cutscenes in the villages are some of the most like essential cutscenes in my opinion. They're the most, I guess you can say they're the most like energetically charged outside of the battles themselves. And I think that in a sense there might be even more of them that take place in villages. So the fact that they just don't operate the way I feel like they should operate is definitely concerning. As far as the difficulty level of the game, it's really hard to kind of, I guess, judge the difficulty of this game. And the reason being is because, like, I would consider myself a Monster Hunter veteran now, in a way, just because I've played so many Monster Hunter games. Have I been playing it for years? No. But, you know, I've played Freedom, I've played Generations Ultimate, I've played Frontier, you know, I've played Rise, I've played World, I've gone through Sunbreak. Like, I've been through several Monster Hunter games now, to where I feel comfortable saying that I'm pretty decent at the game. You know, at least decent enough, right? So that's just how I feel about it. So, in that sense, I feel like because I'm so used to Monster Hunter at this point, right? Because I feel so used to it, obviously the difficulty for me is going to be a little bit different, because I know what to expect as far as like combat, as far as you know, things like that. I think finding something that would truly challenge me would be more like finding endgame stuff, right? And like I said, that's just how I feel. So, because I know a lot of people were complaining that this game was too easy. I don't think this game is too easy. Yes, it was 8 hours before I carded, but at the same time, I played every single open beta. And it's not like the combat changed in the beta, right? Ray Dow's movesets were still basically all the same. The gear that I had was better than in the beta, so obviously he went down quicker. And this was something that people had some concerns about. They really were, like, kind of worried about what that meant for the difficulty of the game since they were showing off so much in the beta. But again, you know, I don't really see, I guess, I never really considered that maybe things would be too easy because the beta offered us maybe too much. So, again, I'm just really just not sure what to think in regards to that.
What a truly
this new juicer. There we go. Oh, pork plume? Interesting. Now, as far as optimization goes, obviously, it did not, the game did not live up to my hope that maybe, it would chill out, as far as, that it would chill out as far as its crazy, you know, graphics, its crazy, granular, like, appearance. You know, I was hoping that maybe the game would be better optimized, that it would look better than it did in the beta, and to an extent, it does look a little better, but when I say a little better, I mean, that's literally just what I mean. It looks a little better. It definitely does not look as great as I would like it to. No supply items. Now, as far as the secret goes, I was really hoping the secret would be better as well. I was really hoping that it would, you know, live up to, it would live up to the Palamute as far as, like, how useful it was. And I still feel like it is suffering the same issues as it did in the beta, being that it takes way too long for it to get summoned. You know, sometimes it won't come to you in time at all. The gliding feature, which was, I think, the biggest selling point, right, of the secret, is that it could glide. I can tell you right now, I have barely used this feature. This is not a feature that I have, like, I've used for any freaking reason. Other than one time where there was this jump, this leap of faith, and I thought to myself, oh hey, whoa, now my game's frozen. What the hell? There we go. There was one time where there was like a leap of faith, and I thought to myself, maybe there's gonna be this amazing, secret on the other side, right? So I thought to myself, I'll try it out, I'll see what it's all about, you know? I don't need slash berries. But anyways, I thought to myself, oh man, this is gonna be useful. I bet you it's gonna lead to this really cool area that I've never been to before. No. It didn't lead to anything, I just kept falling. Holy shit, what are you? A gawky? Oh. Oh, they make the cutest noises. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways, that was the most adorable thing I've ever seen in my life. A Wyveria lantern. Huh. I had somebody that wanted to trade for that, but I just never knew where to get it. But anyways, so I mean, I guess those are the biggest complaints. People were saying that the game is too easy. Is it too easy? I disagree. I just think that we've just played Monster Hunter for so long at this point, especially for Monster Hunter veterans, that we kind of know what to expect, and even with the difference in weapons, they still feel similar enough that we can handle them without having to rewrite our entire muscle memory. That's just how I feel about it. I don't think that there's anything particularly different enough about this game that it would be super challenging. Okay, that's just my 2 cents. Interesting. I wonder if you can eventually destroy these then. Yeah, you can. Okay, okay, okay. Interesting. Good to know, I suppose. But yeah, so that's kind of just my my feeling on that anyways. Mysterious fruit. Again, optimization-wise, is the game perfect? No. Hopefully, do they fix it? Yeah. Are they going to anytime soon? Probably not. I'm not going to hold my breath. I'll be done with this game before they ever fix it, and that's kind of the sad thing, because you gotta consider, I'm trying to show this game off, right? I'm trying to show people how cool it is, how fun it is, right? But it's really hard to do when, pop-up camp discovered. There we go, Tyrant Hopper. But it's really hard to do as far as showing off the game when, in fact, the game is freezing, right? That's gonna dissuade people. If people see the game that, I can't even speak English right now. If people see the way that the game is currently performing, is what I'm trying to say, through my channel, right, what they're going to think is that obviously it is not good enough to play, okay, at this moment in time. And that's a shame, because the game is actually really fun, in most aspects. There are some aspects in which it is not fun. And I'm kind of just going over the negatives first, because I feel like those are really important to get out of the way, so I can talk about the good things, the things that I actually like. So with that being said, those are kind of some of the bad things. One of the other bad things is the lack of exploration. Like right now I'm exploring, right? But it is very few and far in between that I actually get to explore. The reason being is because this game likes to essentially tell you where you are allowed to go. And I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. I don't like a game telling me where I can and cannot go. Just based on silly stuff, really. And most of the silly stuff happens to be,
This
right.
is a perfect campsite.
Well, yeah, I know. That's what I planned on doing. Alma. Nice. A mature one. But anyways, one of the aspects of Monster Hunter, one of the things that normally I would love is the exploration. Like I said, exploring is so few and far in between, right? Normally, we don't get the ability to explore in this manner, unless you want to basically halt the story so that you can do so. Okay? And that's one of the things that makes this game rather difficult to enjoy, because when you get these amazingly beautiful areas like this, that's all you want to do is explore, right? But this game doesn't really want you to do that. So, oil basin amid peril, New Udra, Uthduna, shadows dancing on ice. What's this? No. 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 You know what, we'll just do this then. A moment of peace. We'll just do the typical camp sound for now until I can find something better. Recommended meal. Add ingredients and cook. Drool shroom. All I have is 2 though. Cook only with rations. That's fine. This'll do for now. But yeah, so definitely one of my favorite aspects of Monster Hunter is when I actually get to explore. I don't feel like I actually get to explore very often with this game. I feel like most of the exploration is going to come after the story. So it feels like it's really pressing this story with like very little in between. And I think that's actually very, it's very toxic to the Monster Hunter series. I feel like that's really like detrimental to its success. Because a lot of people just want to wander, right? And like I said, if you give us these amazing areas, and then basically you say, nah, you're not allowed, like, you're not allowed to actually, like, enjoy yourself. Like I said, that's no bueno, that's no good. I know that I've talked about, like, the auto-walking sequences, right? Where we're just, you know, auto-walking and I don't have to do anything. I don't like that, right? I have every ability to drive my secret, right? Even if it's not on auto run, it still does this auto run thing. I have every ability to do this on my own, you know, to steer my own bird, and yet the game basically just goes, nah. And I think that's ridiculous, right? Especially when it's trying to tell a story, right? What I also hate is when it's trying to tell a story and I can't even walk like a little ways without it going, oh, don't go there, even though the area is not blockaded by something, right? It kind of gives you like the illusion of choice, and I don't like that. I do not agree with illusion of choice, right? I hate stuff like that. It's just not fun. It's not fun. It's really like, it's horrid. It's pretty embarrassing. So yeah, definitely don't agree with illusion of choice. I'm trying to just think what else. Like I said, the battles themselves are fine. I like them. I'm not going to complain about that. Weapon and armor sets, right? I am so happy that they didn't do what they did in World, where everything's basically like blazing shodal and all this other crap, right? It's not like your typical weapons, right? There's some variety there, right? And I love that. I love that for this game. I feel like that was necessary. It should have been done so long ago. And I'm glad that they're doing it now. The main issue that I have, is that there's such a lack of variety. And that's the thing, this is more of a overall Monster Hunter issue, right? This isn't just, you know, a Wilds issue. This is just, like I said, this is overall Monster Hunter issue. Man, this place is just a giant-ass circle, huh? I mean, I guess I could still go to the top area, but that's where we were before, and that's where I was before. Let me fast travel. Well, I guess I can't fast travel, whatever. But yeah, I feel like even at HR5, there's just so little variety. Like, we can't make the Apex armor sets yet. We can't even, like... I don't even know how to describe it. I don't know if I've captured Great Thunderbugs yet. I guess not. But anyways, we can't even make the full Apex sets. The game won't let us for some reason. On top of that, it's just... there's not a lot of weapons, because we haven't really fought that many monsters, and I think that's another thing that's kind of crazy to me. I would have expected that we would run into more monsters by now. We've not run into Gypsyros yet, which I thought we'd see a lot earlier, since it was one that we could actually, like, fight in the beta. Haven't run into a Gypsyros yet, have fought every monster in the beta, have fought a lot of the ones that they basically advertised. So... I don't know, it just feels like there's still so much missing. And I know that they're obviously going to add more in the Title 1 updates, like, you don't have to, like, remind me. I know that there's going to be more things added in the future. So don't worry, I get that, you know? I do. Whoa. No. I should have never have made my secret button the B button. I'm gonna have to change that. As far as the controls, some people had issues with the controls. I personally do not think that the controls are an issue. None of the controls feel bad to me. So I don't know why people had issues with the controls. I don't know why people complain about the controls. I don't understand what their complaint about the controls are. Pacing-wise, the game's okay pacing-wise. It does feel a little slow if you just want to explore, but since the game doesn't give you the chance to explore, again, that's really not a concern, because you kind of got to be able to explore in order to get distracted by exploration. So there's that. And so, with that being said, now let's kind of get on to the good stuff, right? The good things about Wilds is, one, I actually like the graphics. I like the direction of the graphics. I think the people look a hell of a lot better. Characters like Olivia and stuff, I think the characters look gorgeous, right? And I think they look so much better than they did in World. I mean, maybe it's not too much of a far cry from what World was, but at the same time, in my head, it just seems a lot better. So again, like I said, that's just how it feels to me. Story-wise, right? Some people complained about the story and its writing. Honestly, I'm really liking the story, okay? I think it's compelling. The problem with World, as I was playing World, was that I had no freaking idea what the story was supposed to be, right? At first they're like, oh, Zora Magdaros and the Elder Crossing, which was fine. And then they're like, oh, we gotta divert him. Okay, again, that's fine. Like, I'm not complaining, right? And then he's diverted, and then they're like, ah, there you go. And there's this weird ending with, like, the handler, which, spoiler alert if you've never beaten World, the handler just kind of, like, letting go of this, like, leaf thingy, like, ah, peace at last. I don't get it, right? There was not really a lot of peril. It all felt very casual. The writing seemed super clunky and very, like, non-personal, I guess, is the way it felt. Impersonal. I never felt like there was, like, a huge amount of peril going on, even when they're like, Sora, Magdaros is gonna explode and kill us all. I was like, okay. Because even then, they're like, anyways, go explore, have fun, just let us know when you're ready. Dude, you just literally told me that there's a dragon that's gonna explode, and now you're just like, just take your time, let us know when you're ready. That just didn't really seem normal or natural to me. So, I mean, I guess I was a little concerned, you know? Outside of that, like I said, the story just felt kind of stupid, so I didn't really know how to take it. So, like, honestly, in terms of story, I think... Yeah, I know, Alma. Honestly, in terms of story, I feel like Wilds is like 1,000 times ahead of what World was. I feel like World kind of walked so that Wilds could run in terms of the story. Okay, and like I said, that's just my opinion. It might not be an opinion shared with other people, but that is just how I feel about it. Oh, you're one of those thingies. One of the cute meowing things. God, you guys are so cute. I'm just gonna capture you all because you're so cute. God, they're so adorable. Anyways, so yeah, that's just how I feel in regards to that. I honestly think the story's okay. And I don't understand why people don't really like the story. I don't understand it at all, because honestly, the drama in it is compelling, right? The story in it is believable, like, as far as, like, what we've been told and stuff. So, like, all of it seems like something that we can follow and understand, and it seems, like, imperative. There seems to be a decent amount of danger and some sort of, like, need to hurry, right? God, these things are so cute. And, you know, so, like, I truly believe, you know, that this is a good story. I'm gonna have to, like, oh man, don't move. They're kind of like possums. They're like meowing possums. God, they're so cute. So anyways, yeah, that is an aspect that I actually enjoy about this game, is I do enjoy the story. Another thing that I enjoy, obviously, is character creator customization. I like that we can customize, like, all these things, like our campsites. You know, like I said, our character has amazing customization. Our secret could do with a little bit more customization. I wish we could choose, like, patterns on the feathers and stuff. Maybe that's stuff that'll come later, but for now, it's actually okay. I don't really mind it, and I think it's fine as it is. But yeah, honestly, that's really all I got. Is just, I wish there was better exploration. I like the story. I just wish that, you know, we were allowed to explore more, that there was more of the world to explore. Obviously, I wish there was a way to actually, like, do something with our endemic life, rather than it just being one random thing that shows up in the tent back in the Wildspire Wastes, you know? I feel like that was a huge missed opportunity, because so many people liked capturing the endemic life, and I still do it, but I understand the pointlessness of it, just given the fact that we don't really get to interact with it like we used to. So that's something that they could have definitely done better, but, you know, it is what it is. So, and I do wish that there was more monsters, and I know that they're gonna add more monsters, that this game is basically a work in progress, but yeah. And honestly, the cutscenes should work better, especially in the villages, so I feel like they really messed up there. What's up, Nata?
Hey, Hunter. Ready to go?
Yup.
Okay. Follow me.
Let's see what your village is all about, kid.
The village is this way.
Oh.
This was part of the village too, huh?
Yes, there were homes. People too. But then, the Wraith ruined everything. I'm sure everyone's just hiding now, though. We just have to find them.
I mean, he's an optimistic kid. I also wish that there were more optional quests. Like, I've literally only run across, like, maybe 4 And, like, that's it. And they didn't even give me anything, so... What is it having me look at?
Tashin! It's me! I'm home! Tashin! Tashin! Are you here? Tashin! Tashin!
Nata, is that you? Nata.
Wow, they're actually alive. Crazy.
You're alive. Nata.
Did what you said. I stayed strong. You were right. About people. These are my friends. They helped me find my way back.
One of these things is not like the other.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're from a land to the far west, beyond the desert. Brave Nata here crossed the sands on his own to look for help.
You made that trek alone?
Uh-huh.
I had no idea there were ever people living so far away. Please, come with me. Let us rest and talk.
Yeah, explain yourself.
No! Go! It's time to get inside!
No! Tashin!
Oh, hey! What a familiar face. Rathalos.
Please! You have to save him!
We will. Take Nata to camp. Got it.
I feel like the writers could find other ways to, essentially let us distract a monster, and I get that the slinger ammo is the best way, but at the same time, like, come on now. Alright, so...
It's behaving as erratically as the Doshagama from before.
I'm not taking any chances. I mean, at least I have all this fire resistance, but because it looks like it is of the special variant that the Doshagama was, it's going to be tougher than your typical Rathalos. There we go. Whoa. So I'm really gonna have to put on my best fighting for this one.
Crystal exploded. Must have been from contact with its breath.
Is there any ammo near here other than stones? Oh, it's Dragon Ball. Okay. I mean, I'm fine with that. There we go. Now, do we have any wounds yet? No, of course not. Why would we? Aw. I wish it would let me climb up using, like, even while I have my weapon out. I feel like I could do so much, and yet I can't do, like, the most simple stuff. I also did notice that originally the developers did say that there were going to be some weapons that weren't going to be good for some monsters. Holy! And the thing is I can appreciate that, obviously. You know, I can appreciate that they want certain weapons to be better for certain monsters. I think I noticed that the most when I was fighting Hirabami. So because Hirabami, like, floats all the time and doesn't really have, like, feet, one of the hardest things about Hirabami was that it was hard to hit with a longsword. Now, obviously, weapons like Insect Blade wouldn't be as, or wouldn't have as much of an issue, right? What am I doing? Like, freaking using a water weapon when Rathalos is generally weak to thunder. I can get the elemental advantage at least. Maybe. That's if this one is weak to thunder as well. Going nowhere yet. Get out of the sky, in the words of my friend Rosso. She's always like, get out of the sky, this is my domain. Alright. I'll take this, thanks. Heavy slicing paw. Nice, nice, nice. Can I just jump down? No. Yes. I guess I can. I don't feel like that's safe, but whatever. So where'd it go? Oh, it's right there. I was like, what the fuck? There we go, right wing broken. And a wound right in the grundle, which I can't reach. But I can reach that. Reach that. Oh, let me reach your face. Oh, shit. Enough to know how that works. Someone had complained about the wound system. Here's the thing, I actually really like the wound system. I think it's very satisfying when it works. Come on, Sacred. See, and that's the thing, if I start freaking sharpening before it picks me up, then it doesn't just pick me up mid-sharpen, so I have to wait until it picks me up, then I have to sharpen, and then sometimes it won't, like, go the way it's supposed to go. So, like, it can be very frustrating. Now, here's the thing, these are special monsters, obviously. So, like, are they able to be captured? Like, part of me wants to know. Get up. Come on, this way. Huh, I guess not. Okay, well, I mean, experiment done. I mean, it gives us a chance to do more damage. Like, that's free damage. I ain't gonna complain about that, you know? Whoa. Holy shit. And I knew it too. I could feel it. I could feel it in my bones.
Hunter, what even is that thing? It's not like any Rathalos I've ever seen.
Yeah, no shit.
Are you alright? Take a second to restock your supplies.
Take a second to restock. I don't need to restock. There we go. Dead before, so... Nope. Don't like what that implies. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but still... I would think it would be a lot worse. Jesus. Oh, he's just one hit away? How lame. How lame. Man, look at those beady black eyes. Yikes. That is definitely something. I want to know what kind of armor this makes, though. That's actually kind of exciting. So there's that, at least. Oh yeah, let me just whip out my book. Dear Diary, met a strange Rathalos today. Got killed. I mean, almost killed. Alright, what we got? Intimidator, an iron wall. Okay.
I'll go tell Tashin that it's safe.
Okay, you do that.
What did you do?
Killed it.
This person's a hunter, Uncle. They study monsters and, if needed, slay them.
People challenging monsters? Incredible. You saved Nata, and now you've saved me as well. Thank you. I am Tashin. I was friends with Nata's father, and had been caring for the boy since his passing.
We're from an organization called the Hunters Guild. That's Alma and Gemma. Nata told us what happened to you, so we came to help and investigate the monster that attacked your village.
You're after that thing? I see.
Are the others safe, Uncle?
I suppose we should start with that. I'll show you to our village. Come.
I was about to say, there ain't no way he's like the only one alive.
This way. I can't recall what happened after I helped Nata escape and blocked the passage. All I remember is the sight of that behemoth closing in. I awoke several days later. More days passed before I was even able to move. We gathered the survivors and built places to rest. For ourselves, and for those we lost. It was a labor without end.
So yeah, basically this just confirms it. They're basically the ancient civilization.
Once our wounds were healed, we unblocked the passage, and I descended into the tunnel. Immediately, my legs began to shake. It was madness. None of my people had ventured outside for 1,000 years. I began to deeply lament my error, condemning Nata to some unknown void. I searched and searched to find him, to no avail. Surely someone must have found him, I prayed. But never did I imagine he would go as far as he did.
Why? Why was I the only one to escape?
The moment I saw that creature, I was certain we would all perish. But I couldn't let that happen to you. And now I know the path I chose was right. The others will feel the same.
Probably until we discover some horrid secret, and then you're like, oh man, should have never told you. I bet you.
Go on.
You look good.
Are you all right?
Aw, poor Alma.
Sorry for worrying you.
So, you said you were investigating the monster that attacked our home.
Yes. The white monster that caused Nata to flee your village.
Tashin, do you know what it is? Why did it do this to our village?
Nata. The time has come for me to tell you about this land and its people's long, long history. I intended to share this with you the day you were lost. It is time we set you on your path. Come with me. We keepers have carried on the traditions of this land for eons. Ages ago, it was known as the capital, Wyveria.
This was a city?
Yes. You passed through a massive structure to reach us, did you not?
Wyveria.
That is what remains of the Outer Bailey, the wall around the capital's vast expanse.
That's incredible.
Yes, the people of Wyveria had access to limitless energy that let them control nature at will. They built an advanced civilization and reached the height of prosperity. But Wyveria fell. Its people and civilization were lost, except for the traces that still remain today.
You mean traces like the tunnel Nata passed through?
That is a wormway, a path for energy to travel long distances. They continue to supply energy to every corner of the land. But to what effect it may have, we no longer know.
So then, that means Wilk was created here in Wyveria.
We live at the heart of Wyveria's energy production. Our people subsist on it.
It's incredible. I can't believe how versatile it is.
After the fall of Wyveria, the Keepers remained to hold vigil over its legacy. And our watch has continued since time immemorial.
But why did Wyveria fall? That's what I want to know. And clearly, if it was called Wyveria, then the people there
An
were...
archive of the city's research journals. Most of them are beyond our understanding.
Wait, then Who are the Keepers?
We are the descendants of those who studied this limitless energy and applied it to usher Wyveria into an era of prosperity.
Researchers.
Yes, once. Now we are just people getting by.
That's fascinating. I don't even know where to begin.
Well, considering how handy they are with Welk, it does stand to reason.
Is that what you name it out there? Here we call it wyvern milk.
Okay, I want to know more about the history of Keepers. If the capital's called Wyveria, then is that where the first Wyverians came from?
Why is it that the Keepers haven't been outside for so long?
You see, Wyveria fell a millennium ago. Of those who survived, half of them left this land, and half of them stayed. Our ancestors were those who remained, the founders of this village, Sild.
But why? They could have gone anywhere.
It is said that all who lived in the capital helped it along its path to destruction. Our ancestors in particular played a crucial role in its demise. Staying was their way of taking responsibility to keep watch for the rest of time.
The rest of time?
What exactly did your ancestors do?
Yeah, I want to know.
I intend to show you. I think it would be for the best.
Okay, but first I want to know more about wyvern milk, because it sounds, gross.
Where is wyvern milk produced?
Deep underground, in the heart of Wyveria, there is a shrine. It houses something we call the Dragon Torch, the source of all wyvern milk.
The ladders look like Archibald's
The
chains.
Dragon Torch. What can you tell us about it?
Only that it has existed since the age of Wyveria. We know not how it works, nor how to control it.
The white monsters seemed fixated on wyvern milk. Do the Keepers know of any reason that might explain their behavior?
That you should see for yourselves. If I may, I'd like to show you there later. Well then, let us depart as soon as you've had a chance to unload and prepare.
Oh, in that case, do you mind if we set up over by the gate?
We'd like to have a base of operations for us and the other members of our team, if that's all right.
There. Are you sure? You're welcome to it. Nata, before we go, you should say hello to the others. They'll be so happy to see you.
Okay.
Good. We'll meet back in front of the gate once we're all ready.
I already don't like this. It's already given me the heebie-jeebies. Phew. Alright, so that is where I am going to end it here. Obviously, I'm going to want to take a greater look around this place next time when we continue. So, like I said, it's gorgeous, but yeah. So basically, I was essentially correct. The Keepers are, in a way, part of this ancient civilization, which seems to be using Wilk to control nature just however it seems fit, which would go against natural order. Obviously, whatever they do, it's very artificial. And they seem to have locked themselves away from the rest of the world so that the secret doesn't get out. And there was obviously some very terrible event which then killed off Wyveria so long ago. Holy crap. Yeah, because there's just graves, like, all the way back there. So obviously some terrible event wiped out the people of Wyveria, which I don't want to call them Wyverians, but at the same time, like, they would have to be. That's what you would call them. And the Wyverians are the ones with pointed ears and stuff. So, again, maybe this was a civilization of the first Wyverians. We don't really know. So I feel like we're going to start getting deeper into the lore. So this is a good place to stop, at least for this episode. But anyways, leave a like on this video if you like it and you want to see more. Obviously, if you want to drop your theories or anything like that, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. If you are going to spoil something, right, beyond this point, please use a spoiler tag. Please be kind. This is still a new game. And if you just have any tips, tricks, or advice or anything like that, you're free to leave it in the comment section down below. And if you just want to talk about Wilds in general, whether you like it, whether you don't like it, whether it's okay, and, you know, what you think they could have done better, you can talk about that as well. But anyways, thank you guys so much for your continued support on my channel, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, ciao you guys.